All right. White card. The white card. The Indian card.
You're familiar with the demo route, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just follow the orange arrows. Okay. RPM wise, 4500 to 8000 where it loves to be. It's going to be a 6-speed, 1 down, 5 up. Turn signals all 1. They do self-cancel. If not, push in once.
Okay.
There's 3 different throttle modes: range, standard, and sport. We're asking everybody do not use sport mode during demos. In sport mode, you're in wheelie mode. You leave it in standard, electronics in the bike won't let the bike do a wheelie, okay?
Okay.
It's safer for you and safer for the bike, and that's what we're requesting. Everybody just leave it in standard, okay?
So don't try sport.
Correct.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. All right, here we are on the FTR 1200. All right, folks, we're on an FTR 1200 Indian, my first ever Indian motorcycle. And we're gonna get her on up in the power band and see how she does. Let's feel the pickup here. She has some pickup. I mean, of course, it's a 1200. It doesn't feel as fast as the Pan American. We're on an Indian FTR 1200. The first time I've ever ridden an Indian. Even to see the gauge, I have to look down like that. Hopefully you can see the front of this bike, what it looks like. That little piece of carbon right here over the headlight looks cool when you look down at it. But you really can't see anything while you're riding, right? Underneath your helmet, because the bottom part of your helmet that goes around your mouth is actually blocking the view of the front end. So it's like there's nothing. You're just looking right out at the road. Like a hood ornament. So that was that. You know? I'm actually ready to give this bike back. The Indian FTR 1200. Not my favorite bike. I mean, compared to that thing right there, there's no comparison. The Harley Davidson, although it's built to do a different thing, it seems, you know, the Pan American is, but this, but just comparing the riding experiences back to back, the Pan American wins hands down. Hands down, it's the winner. All right, I brought it back to the front of the line. All right, thank you, Indian. That was fun. Riding a Tiger Triumph 900.
The mode button will be here. This is a toggle switch. It goes in all directions, so you can scroll through the screen. If you do want to set the cruise control, the bottom button is set, and then once it's set, you can go up and down on the speed with it. I recommend putting it in sport mode, get full range of power.
Yes.
Off-Road Pro would actually turn off the traction control and ABS. If you do want to turn on the heated grips, the heated grip button will be here. And then if you don't mind, just throw it neutral for me. Have you done the route before? All right, have fun, sir.
Okay, cool. Well, that was easy. We're now on a Triumph Tiger 900. Hopefully my battery lasts for the duration of this ride. I was about to hop on a, what was that thing called? A Trident. It's a 660 triple that they just did for, because the segment for 600s and 660s is just on fire right now. Oh wow, okay, this feels Automatically great. Triumph Tiger 900 we're riding right now. It feels very good. Commanding seating position. It feels great. Okay, that front end, I will say, is soft, really soft. It like rises and dives with gas. Triumph Tiger 900. I had no idea I was going to be doing the amount of demos that I'm doing. Highway manners on the Tiger 900. Very nice. Very smooth. You can feel the pulses through the grips a little bit from the engine, but it's not annoying. The bike feels like it has a soul. The wind protection is fantastic. I've become a fan of windscreens again. I really thought they all sucked, but this is my first time doing the actual demo route. I've been making up my own routes. Oh, that turn in feels fantastic. This bad boy is light and ready to play. Triumph Tiger, everyone. Is life good or what? I mean, you know, I've made some mistakes in my time, but as I look around me, I'm pretty lucky right now. Thank you, Lord. All right, we made it back. A mechanical key. Turn it off.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Fun. And this is the Triumph Tiger that we just rode. And yeah, not bad for a triple. I mean, you know, Triumphs are triples, so this is triple land. But they've really got it figured out, I think. That's a smooth, nice machine. Again, an all-day rider, but I don't think it can match what the Pan American does for me. It does have a quick shifter. I did not use that at all. Yeah, thank you, Triumph.
To 11 miles an hour, so you can't get in trouble fast.
Right.
And no matter how much you roll on that throttle, it's going to have a nice slow acceleration.
Okay.
Dropping 11 miles an hour.
11 miles an hour.
Hey man, my name's John.
Hi, John. Okay.
Don't even look at this, not gonna help you. Maximum 11 miles an hour.
11 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's what it's set at.
We are going 11 miles an hour. We are pegged I love it.
Good job.
All right. Thank you for letting me ride your motorcycle.
No problem.
Have a good day.
All right. Okay, see you later.
I mean, I want one. I just can't afford it. I want one. Y'all have a good day. So it's a 660 triple.
660 triple, yes.
All right.
It's like 60 something horsepower.
60?
60 something.
Yeah, I had a Kawasaki Versys for 10 years.
Okay.
60 horsepower has never been so enjoyable.
Yeah.
You don't need all that horsepower all the time.
Yeah. Enough to get up and go if you need to, but nothing's gonna
That's right.
face off.
That's right. Okay. All right, let's do it. We're on the Triumph Trident. We're on the Triumph Trident. Oh, shit. You guys keep these in road mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't riding it in rain.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna spike it.
Trident. 660. There she is. That's what we just rode. It's a lovely bike. I would say very good for a beginner. If you're new to motorcycling, check one out. I don't think you'll be overwhelmed. Oh my God, a Rocket 3.
Just want you to know, you're about to find out why they named it the Rocket 3. And how this thing works, up to about 6,000-7,000 RPMs. It's like Great Dane or Labrador. It's big, friendly, and strong. And after that, Star Wars Millennium Falcon, they got that thing that you throw and all the stars go backwards.
Yes.
Kind of what happened.
Woo!
This is it's a bad one. And I also have to say, if you get a ticket out here, you pay it.
Oh dang, you guys don't cover that? Okay.
No. All right,
okay. This is the dream right here. We are on board a bike I really never thought I would ride. This is the Triumph Rocket 3. It is a enormous motorcycle. It's heavy. I mean, it's got a giant motor. And it is just full on. take very long riding this bike because it's dead. Incredible amount of torque. Oh God, what a bike. Yeah, this is what my leg was. I can't find the key. This is what was touching my leg right here. And I could feel my leg pressing against either this one or this one. Let's do a walk around. What's the machine? Shaft driven Rocket 3 GT. This is what we were just riding. If you've ever been curious about it, it is every bit as powerful as they say it is, every bit as kind of exciting, kind of fear-inducing. Look at the size of that engine. The bike is an engine with a chassis built around it. Single-sided swing arm. I'm sure it weighs at least 600 pounds, if not more. Maybe 800, who knows. It feels heavy, but I don't think it's about being light. I think it's about thrilling the bejesus out of you when you twist the throttle, and it does do that. It definitely does do that. Okay, am I recording? Yes.
Got a few riding modes here that you can switch through. I tend to leave it in the sport mode.
Please leave it in sport. Okay, will do. Oh my God.
Got any questions whenever you get back? I'll be here to answer anything.
All right, man. This is great.
It's a great bike.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Clutch lever. There you go.
Okay. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the Speed Triple. This is a bike, again, I didn't really expect to be riding today. And Triumph has really come through for this motorcycle show. I would just like to say to Triumph, thank you for being so hospitable and awesome at this motorcycle show. Right up my alley. Speed Triple, 1200 cc's. It's pretty fast, man. as you can see, that was just a quick ride. Quick ride. But that was enough. Like, we were able to feel it. The Triumph Speed Triple is officially a bike I can say I've ridden. I left it running, and that was it. The Speed Triple for your viewing pleasure. And Red Spade, I left it running for you. Oh, for Laura. I rode that one earlier.
Is it good?
Yeah, a lot of fun. It's like the Pan American, except lighter.
Lighter?
Lighter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sign up either at Yamaha or Kawasaki, whichever one is open.
Cool. Have fun. All right, so we're on the street, what's it called? The Street Twin?
Speed Twin.
Speed Twin, 1200 cc.
Usually, so whenever you see the speed moniker,
Yeah,
it's going to be the 1200.
the 1200.
Street, it's going to be the smaller motor line.
Okay, thank you. These guys at Triumph, man. Okay, I mean, I could always tell by that little whop. Okay, we're on the Speed Twin by Triumph. This has turned into a Triumph demo video, I'm sure, because of the amount of Triumphs I've ridden. I'm like shocked. Oh boy, I tell you what, I like this way better than I like the, what was that one, that 660 that I rode earlier? Insert name here. Okay. Whoa, big bus. It was Red Spade and Laura. Yeah, this feels great, man. Now, I could own this. I could definitely see having this bike. It feels fantastic. I will say the suspension's a little soft, as most of these bikes I've ridden today. They're soft, but it doesn't matter. This bike doesn't feel like it's about high, like super high performance canyon carving, as it's just the joy of riding a motorcycle. And this motor, I mean, it's good. It's got plenty of torque. It's got a good rumble to it. It doesn't leave you feeling unsatisfied. Now, see, I could ride this motorcycle all day, no problem. The Speed Twin 1200 by Triumph. It's very light in the turns. The bars feel really narrow. I think after riding that Tiger earlier and the Pan American, which is like, don't feel that. Wow, the way it just lugs out of a turn effortlessly. Wow. Getting this road without cars in front of you is great. Speed Twin. Fantastic. I love it. This is a great motorcycle. Very, very, very highly entertaining. And I would say the Speed Twin is a win for Triumph. This is a brilliant motor. It's in a capable chassis. It's got character. It's got thrust and shove. It's got good brakes. I love it. Speed Twin for the win. This is the bike we just got off of, the Speed Twin. As you can see, it's a very basic looking machine. Don't let that fool you. It is a lot of fun to ride. This will be a great street bike, a great bike for playing on the weekends, great bike for cruising the beach, a great bike for doing wheelies on. It's got a ton of torque, a great big motor, and that's the 900cc version right next to it, but the 1200 is pretty awesome. This has been great. Thank you, Triumph. Ladies and gentlemen, unbelievably, when I thought Triumph couldn't impress me any further, they let me get on this Scrambler, braided lines, and like holy coly. Holy spicoli. Now we're on a Scrambler 1200. We just cut off the Speed Twin, so it's good to be able to back-to-back feel these. This feels like a canyon ripper. I'm just going to tell you, this feels like a canyon ripper, a twisty ripper. Big wide bars, upright seating position, very upright, very confidence inspiring. That's the term they like to use. That's what this bike is. The Speed Twin's motor felt like it made more power. I might just be imagining that, but it felt like it had a little more sense of urgency, maybe because the bike was smaller and lower to the ground than this one. This bike is higher up. I don't know. You know, these factors, these come into play sometimes. This bike definitely feels taller and wider. Maybe it's just the front end feels taller and wider. But like, see, I was full stop right there, and the Speed Twin would have hurled me down this road, it feels like, with just a little more. But you know, these bikes aren't about speed. They're not about hurling you down the road. They're just about fun factor and smiles. And this feels like a blast so far. I'm taking it easy though. Tip in is easy peasy. Triumph Scrambler 1200. Waves of smooth torque. Seat feels a little weird, like it might have something inside of it, or like I'm sitting on a seam. Feels like it would make your butt sore after a few hours. This feels like a fast XR 650. Yeah, this definitely feels like you could rip it though. Definitely. Thank you, Triumph, for a great weekend of riding. Thank you. I'm very, very pleased by what's transpired today with Triumph. And they're super friendly, super easy to deal with. Much like Harley Davidson, they have stolen the show. All right, Triumph Scrambler 1200 XC is what we were just on. A fun bike. I enjoy the Speed Twin much better. You can see the tires; it's more sporty, and but it's a great bike. It is. Hey, I just wanted to thank you, man, for everything. The bikes were awesome today.
When are you picking up a Triumph?
When I sell my Aprilia.
You got Tuono or? Yeah,
Yeah.
hard one. You got Tuono or?
I got the Tuono 1100.
That's an awesome bike.
Y'all take care. Love you, Triumph. Get one last look at this bad boy right here. Speed Triple 1200R. She's gorgeous. Oh. And she will be a production model next year.
But this is the bike you'll see.
Yeah. Oh.
It's pretty sweet.
Goodbye, Indians. At FT 1200. Goodbye, Indians. The Suzuki's gonna feel weird after riding all these bikes. Suzuki's starting to put their stuff away. Hi, Katana. It's my bike with a different bodywork. Yep, they are getting ready to go. All right. That's a very yellow V-Strom. So to summarize, I rode a lot of motorcycles this weekend. A lot. More than I've probably ever ridden in a single weekend before. The Harley Davidson Pan America 1250, hands down, came away the winner. Runner up to that, believe it or not, I would say is the Speed Twin. The Speed Twin. The motor is really thrilling and has a lot of grunt. I really like that bike. Of course I rode the Speed Triple. The sound that bike makes and the way it makes power, it just feels a little tame to me compared to my Aprilia. Predictable, powerful, fairly tame compared to Aprilia Tuono. But it, you know, it's a great bike. The Rocket 3, holy God. That's the bike I would say if you have a heart condition. That's the bike that's most likely to kill you. And the bike I was least impressed with, the one that left me kind of wanting more, definitely wanting more, was the Trident. It's a 600, I think a 660cc triple, but it is just, I mean, to me it's just slow. A great beginner bike, like if you're a beginner or you don't have much experience and you want to have a sporty bike, but you don't want to ever be surprised or overwhelmed, then the Trident is probably the bike for you. So anyway, those are my thoughts. The Indian FT 1200. I didn't like the way the front end just kind of disappeared. And I didn't like the way it just kind of over revved, you know, even when you're done. Like when you're trying to shift and you're off the gas, it feels like it's still revving. I didn't like that. It just didn't, I didn't connect with that bike at all. I mean, yeah, it makes power, but it makes it very like mechanically and very underwhelmingly. So, thanks for watching. It was a great day today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in to Ant-Man Moto, where all I do is really think about motorcycles. I'm just glad I found some like-minded people like yourselves that appreciate the same things. We can come here, have a good time, not trip, not worry about the problems of the world or anything like that, but just enjoy motorcycles and the love of riding. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.